Guys, if you guys are still building houses like this, today I'm going to show you guys how to build a good looking house, and this is what we're starting off with. Just a 5x5 box of oak wood and a bed, crafting table, furnace. It's what your average house should have at least. And if your house looks like this, today we're going to transform it. First of all, what you should be doing is be adding logs around like this, adding at least sort of a trim on your house. It doesn't have to be that nice, but instead of doing this, you can actually make it one block out and then have it in more detail so we can have our house in a lot more detail. And this is already looking better. And then we're going to finish it up by doing every single other side, just as so. And then that's already looking much better. So instead of it being a 2D house, like, it's a house, so it's 3D, but like it has more depth put into it. But now when you come in, if you look at this floor, it's matching the walls. I don't really like that. So you can come in here, mix it up with some spruce wood, or you could even use cobblestone. You can't go wrong with that. So I recommend spruce wood, a different type of wood type, or you can even use birch, but if you don't have access to it, you can always just use cobblestone, because that is probably one of the easiest ones to get, instead of having to go out and search for different types of wood. And we're already looking much better with the nice cobblestone flooring. But now we're going to come back out here and add some stairs and slabs just to make it have even more depth put into it. You can do other stuff too, like we can even put buttons on this, but I'm not going to right now. We're just going to put our stairs right here. It already has a lot more depth put into it. And going even further, we can get trap doors and put it on the house. Just as so, like this. Already looking way better than when we started. You guys can do a whole bunch of other stuff. You guys can texture it with buttons. That's what I'm doing right here, just to put even more depth into it. But there's nothing wrong with doing it normally. But once you're done with all of this, a house is not complete without any windows. Alright, one mistake you guys are probably making with your windows is that you guys are using whole glass blocks instead of glass panes. Because glass panes already put a whole lot more depth into your build. And that's also what we're trying to go for right now, is just depth. And then I'm going to put one on each side right here. There's no need to put one on the back. But what you guys are also messing up is that you guys, this house just looks like copy and pasted, like someone used a command to copy and paste this place into here. That's not what we're trying to go for. We want to grab maybe some spruce trapdoors if you have access to it. You can use birch trapdoors. I recommend a non-see-through wood for your trapdoors for this, because we're going to be making a little planter in front of your windows, just like this, in front of each window, just so it looks less copy and pasted into the world, and to put more greenery around it. Just like that, it already looks a lot better, but it still could look copy and pasted, so there's more stuff we can do to it. You can also just scatter around some like moss blocks everywhere too, just like this, just so it looks way cooler. Just so like you have a lot more like nature around. Like yeah, what's up with my mouse? Like why can't I place right here? Oh, 'cause there's a moss carpet right there. I was freaking out for a second. But once you got all of your moss textured in, and you can even put some grass around too, just to make it look a little bit cooler. And we can't forget about this side too, and the rear. Alright, now it's time to add a roof. Sorry trapdoors, even though we added you kind of gotta go, because we gotta build the roof in. So, some people, you could make what you gotta do is you gotta extend it one out, just like this. But what some people do is that they put oak for their thing, which there's nothing wrong with that. But just for the sake of this video, we're gonna use stone brick stairs. And one mistake that you probably are making too is that you just have your stairs going all the way up, which is a mistake because you could actually have it textured in with a block and then make it go up a block just like this, and then put another stair out here just so it looks like it's going up more. Or and you can also use slabs too. You can't go wrong with slabs. Actually, I think I did this wrong. You're supposed to put your stairs up on here. See, even I do stuff wrong sometimes when I'm doing the tutorials. And then what you want to do, instead of risking it, I always come over here and try to connect them up to the middle. Instead of just, unless you guys did the math and are sure you guys know where the middle is, I always build up both sides at the same time, and then I meet them up in the middle instead of building up one side. So we did 1, 2 stairs, and then our block up 2, just like this. And then it came over 2, and then we place our stairs all the way up, and then we'll do one more on the sides. So I'm only putting stairs in right here just because this is going to be part of the exterior of the house, and this part is going to be inaccessible unless you want an attic in your house. And in case you do, I'll show you guys how to detail that as well. So now that we have our block coming up like this, I'm gonna get a slab out just in case we have to meet up. Or we can even come up like that and put a block in the middle just like this. Or you can even have it as a top slab just like this. And then fill it in just like this. And then how we have this open area, you guys can texture it however you want. If you guys genuinely like how the roof just curves up, see this kind of like has a U shape, an upside down U. And that's kind of what we're going for. So if you guys do want an attic, you guys could put windows up here. But for a block right here, we're actually going to fill it in with our wood, maybe. If we can see how it looks too. And then for right here, I don't know actually because we can't mix slabs together. So for right here, I say we just fill it in with an extra slab right here. You can't really do anything about it there. Even if you want, you can even fill it in with just stone brick too, just to have it match up as well. just like this. There's nothing wrong with this. Or you can have the wood. I prefer stone brick. I think the stone brick looks better. And also what we're going to do is we're going to get a torch just to make sure that mobs don't spawn up here. So our attic doesn't sound like a whole mob party. And then our roof is done, but it kind of looks still out of place. So we're actually going to come back with those oak trap doors. They're coming back. And we're going to flip them down all right here on the front and back, just like this. And then even for our oak logs, we're going to detail them a bit more, maybe put some oak buttons on them, just like this. Maybe 2 right there, another one here, one up there. Oak buttons do a great job at texturing because they look like little wood things like sticking out. But now for your attic, what you would want to do is we're actually going to renovate this whole area. So crafting table would actually go here, furnace there, chest maybe right here, and then furnace here. I got rid of the bed already, but I shouldn't have. And then maybe, this is kind of complicated. Kind of put your bed right here, kind of have like a mixed texture. And then we're gonna have our ladder up here. People always say stop building ladders, but I get why they're in the game. Because if you want, you guys can put a trap door here too. There's nothing wrong with that. And then you can actually punch out right here, because we're actually going to make a window right here. Just like this. Because we want some natural sunlight in here. And then we're actually going to break this torch. And we're actually going to get some barrels. And we're going to put extra storage up here, just in case. And then we're also going to get some cobwebs, just like the attic vibe. Because, like, attics have cobwebs. And then just for lighting, we're going to get a couple lanterns. I know with the more updates coming out, we have a lot more blocks to build with, and I love it. And then that's our attic complete. And then coming down here, we're gonna look at our house real quick. And then this is all for me today. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this, where I maybe expand the house, do some more stuff on the exterior, just like and subscribe. And just remember, we started off with just a little 5x5 inside oak box in here, and we turned it into this amazing house. But that's all for me today. Goodbye.